I'm back. We're logging in. I'll pan back over to it once we are actually logged in. There are people in the queue. Okay. Let's see. Let's make that a little smaller. To block out chat. The game chat. Yeah, okay. Here we go. I haven't played this character in so long. Oh my god, look at her. It's our little Hoshi. Woman. It's our cute bean. What are we doing? Ishtola and Emmett Silk's words have clearly found their mark. Oh, right. We were doing... Okay. So, we... Oh, wait. Before I talk about story stuff. Is Twin still here? No. Okay. I want to make sure. I didn't want to say anything. Alright. So we left off with... Okay, so we finished the Raktika Greatwood. We Lahied. Yeah. We were Lahiing. So we Lahied.
Indeed.
We Lahied, and then we did the Raktika Greatwood with Katana Reval. And then we saved Ishtola with Emmett Selk. And then he mentioned, not the Lahi! And then he saved Ishtola, we did all of that. Then we learned about how Hydaelyn and Zodiark are primals and stuff. We did all of that. And then we never continued. So we're halfway through. Oh! Hello! Hello, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, welcome in! My name is Izzy Moon, your local Fallen Angel VTuber. I am here playing some FF14 Shadowbringers right now. Hello, hello! I am here to play some Shadowbringers because I've just finished playing some Twilight Princess, and so I want to do some Shadowbringers now. Okay, we gotta go this way. I've just been wandering around up here. Thank you again for the raid, I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. If you must raid and run, I understand. But if you'd like to stick around, we'll be doing some more story. Oh my lord, I am so small in compare. I mean, I know they have heels on, but like... Pfft. I am very itty bitty. Tall! Literally. You're returned and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. Oh right, we also defeated that other light warden and then we got more sick. That the death of a single sin eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries, and with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been a reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through Katana Revolve proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps with the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect that they would be glad of your company. Thank you, Elmet. I look forward to the day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Oh, I missed playing Shadowbringers, guys. Oh, I missed playing, like, MSQ. Speak with Runar back in Slitherbow. It is there. We could teleport. But first, before that, I would very briefly like to hear Lahi. I love that they just live in the trees. It's so cool. Giving Xenoblade 1 energy. Do you know Lahi? Oh, this area is so pretty. Ooh, pretty flowers. Okay, hold on. Picture. Cute! Pictures. Let me get one with her face, like, close up. Let's see, and then turn off depth. There we go. Cute! Alright, it's a long way back. But we can walk. It's no big deal. We can go there and just listen to the music. Oh, those things look like the things we just fought in the Forest Temple. I think basically like a brief TLDR, I think, for you, Squiddy, like with us doing stuff, because it's been like, you know, almost a year since I've really like properly played. But like basically we're here in this place called the First, which is basically a basic way to say it is it's like a reflection of Earth. So it's like another world, it's like a parallel world type thing. But basically they are oh, we're in a sanctuary. Okay, I can stop. Nothing will attack us here. Okay. I can stop right here. Okay. So basically, we're in this place called the First. It's, if we look at the map, this is the First. This whole map. Can I make it bigger? Oh! That person scared me. There we go. That person scared me. I was like, oh, no. Okay. So this is all of the First. So, I can't really make it, like, I could make it bigger, but I'd have to, like, move it even more. Let me see. Hold on. Me using the digital mouse because it's easier. Can I not make it bigger? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I was like, there's a way to make it bigger. There we go. So, I can take this off because it's covering the chat, but, so, this is all of the First. We are kind of, like, we're here. In this area over here. But yeah, as you can see, you see the, like, big ring. Basically, the First is in crisis. So basically, there's too much light. There's too much light. It's out of balance. And so light is treated kind of like a sort of like, light is treated like stasis, stagnancy, stuff like this. And so this big wall of light basically is like a big frozen wall basically. It's surrounding the last remaining like areas. Oh, like the radiance, literally. Yeah, basically. So like the way this is, it's like, it looks like a crater almost, but it's a big wall of light. And this is the last remaining bit of it that is normal. It's not exactly the same, but it does reflect the normal, like, place that we take, that, like, most of the story is taken place in. But, like, we don't need to worry about that right now. So, we go... So, zoom out. Where's my, Okay. There we go, I wanted the names. So, we're, like I said, we're up here. The main area is the Crystarium, that's like our normal place, that's our base. But, we've been to a lot of these other places. But everyone's dealing with the quote-unquote, like, they treat it like, you know, it's gonna be the end of the world type deal if we don't stop it. So we have to take out these things called Sin Eaters. And these Sin Eaters are basically like monsters created through like a lot of like stagnant light. They're like sicky. It's like a sicky disease basically. Because people can be like corrupted by Sin Eaters and therefore become Sin Eaters as well. So it's like sicky. It's like a sicky, basically. It's like a disease. But not to get too much into all the lore stuff to like overwhelm with a bunch of lore dumping. The idea is that the Scions, who are the main cast of like characters, the main like good guy characters, and us, the player character, we have been brought to the First by a character called the Crystal Exarch. And he wants us to defeat these Sin Eaters called the Light Wardens, because if we do, it returns night to the world. It returns night to the world, so it gives darkness back to the world, so it can put things back in balance. That's like the main goal. So we've been to, we've been to here, here. We haven't found the Light Warden here or the Light Warden here. We found the Light Warden here in Ilmeg, this place up here at the top, and we brought night back there. We took out the Light Warden here in Lakeland, and there's nighttime here. And then now we took out the one here in Raktika the last time we were playing, like, almost a year ago, but we did that. So when you go to Amarang or you go to Calusia, you'll see that, like, there's no nighttime. It's just light. It's just light out, basically. There's no night because there's this, but it's not even like a normal, like, daytime. It's like a very sickly light in the sky. They took away the moon! Yes, they took it away. So, like, again, the idea is that, you know, they treat it in the sense of, like, you know, there's an imbalance. Because there's no darkness, there's too much light. And there's a lot of, like, plot stuff that that could be explained there, but I think it would probably, I don't know how well I would explain it without, like, you know, just yapping for, like, an hour. But, like, the idea is that we want to bring night back to the first, so that way things will not, you know, everything doesn't die. We did learn there's, like, other sad points of the lore where, like, if people are corrupted, like I said, they'll eventually turn, but sometimes they don't turn right away, so they get really sick. And there's also, like, this place right here. Oops. This place right here, Yulemoor, is basically a bunch of all of the, like, really high society people have just come together to, like, waste away, like, their time and money there, until the end comes, because this bad guy, there's a bad guy there, who basically convinces everybody to leave the Sin Eaters alone and just, like, be ruled under him, basically until the end type of thing. That's not the most accurate description, but basically he's a piece of shit. He's a piss baby to the highest degree. If you want, like, the definition of a man-child, that's it. The top is, I see. Yeah. And he also has this ability to somewhat control the Sin Eaters, so he makes it seem like, oh, well, I'll control them and they won't touch us and they won't hurt us here and stuff, and we'll just be fine right here until the end and blah blah blah. And it's basically put a lot of people into, like, this complacent attitude. They're like a side enemy that we, like, need to deal with eventually, but it's not time yet in the story. But I don't remember what we do next. I think we start dealing with Yulemoor and Calusia, but I can't remember because there's also, we gotta deal with Amarang. We might have to do Amarang first. But yeah, that's, like, just, like, a little bit of a basic understanding. If you ever have any questions about story stuff, like if story stuff comes up while I'm playing and you're not sure, you can always ask me, because I've already been through, like, all this story. I will be happy to answer any questions. Alright, let's go talk to Runar. Hello. Oh, let me put my, oh, I don't need to right now. Voice cutscene?
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Yulemoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Ugh. Pain. For slight context of that, who that person is, or that spirit, like, of the person is behind, his name is Ardbert, and the first is, like, his world. So, we as the player character are, like, the warrior of light type thing, you know, the hero. In all the reflections, there's also, like, their own sort of warrior of light, or, like, hero figure. And, like, Ardbert is kind of like that hero figure, but, like, him and his party of people were fooled by these bad people called the Asians. And they brought about this imbalance in all of the light and stuff like that. So a lot of people that live on the first kind of see Ardbert as, like, a villain, so to speak, because of what happened. Because, like, oh, you know, they brought upon this light imbalance and stuff like that. And so he's kind of connected to us in a way, so he can kind of see our interactions. No one else can see him but us, type deal. I'd say the closest comparison I can think of is kind of like original Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi and the Pharaoh type deal. With his situation. But, like, Ardbert wasn't trying to obviously bring upon, like, ruin to his homeworlds and stuff. Going back to... Oh no, we gotta go here first. Man, I love you, Stola. You. Queen. Beloved. Love you. Look how slay she is. Just... love her. I think I've had to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Ratiga Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gorn, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing, rather it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray and inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I've sorted my things here, I will join you. Woman! Literally. I like this little village. It's so cute. Rock candy. Forbidden rock candy. Oh! There's just like a person. Just a person there. I was like, what the heck is at the door? I was like, oh my god, they're just there. We took one last patrol of the perimeter, all things considered, so the bow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery, and with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Small child. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall I be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor it. Or did... I did to honor to it. Blech, I cannot speak. I forgot to return this. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Oh, that's another thing. So, how the Scions got here is an important thing to note. I gotta make the map smaller again. I forgot. But, oh, this is my favorite place, like, in the whole, like, one of my favorite places in the whole game. Let me put us with some chill music for a second. Okay, chill music time. The stalker bird isn't here. Okay, but okay. That's another lore point to mention. So, basically, the reason we're even here in the first, like us, the player character, is because all the Scions, back on the source, which is the main world, they started falling unconscious like one after another, and we didn't understand why. And it's because the Crystal Exarch didn't fully bring, the Scions to this world. He brought like kind of like their souls or spirits essentially, so they're here existing but like also not, like, weirdly enough. But time passes differently in the first, so like a lot of the Scions came at different points and have been here for like what feels like years. For Y'shtola it was like 2 years, and I think the twins, Alphino and Alize, were here for a year. Thancred was here for 5 years almost. Like, but for us, it wasn't that long. It was because time was passing differently here. So, like, they've been here for, like, some of them have been here for what feels like a minute, you know? And oh, I forgot. Glams are universal now. I keep forgetting. I can wear whatever I want. I can wear whatever I want. I can literally wear whatever I want now. I forgot about this. Glams are all universal now, like you're not limited to certain jobs anymore, so you can just wear whatever you want. But yeah. So like that's just something to think about, is that like time was passing weirdly here. So like Y'shtola, like for us it was only like, I think like in our regular time it was supposed to be like maybe like a few weeks or a month or something, but like Y'shtola has felt like she was here for like 2 years and stuff like that. So Thancred it was 5, Urianger it was 3 I think, and then the twins it was a year I think. But yeah, just something to think about. It's like, that's a lore point that was just like, dang, they've been here, they've established like lives here. Look how pretty this place is. Look how pretty this is. I forgot, I'll put that back on. Look at this. I love the Crystarium. Yeah, right? It's so, I like this area for a place like as like a inn or a hotel. Like I just think this is so cool looking. Like, look at this. Actually, oops, I can just, how about we do this instead so I don't have to keep covering the screen with that random. Just take the chat out for now. Let me fix my map before I do anything else. Put it back over here to the side. Yeah. You want to see something else really cool, Squiddy? Hold on, let me show you. Peep the Crystal Tower. It's kind of foggy right now, but they put it on G-Pose. See? Eee! Here, hold on. There you go. Actually, can I take myself out the picture? Hold on. There we go. Yee! It's so pretty. It's even cooler when you can see it when it's clear, but it's like foggy right now. Crystarium is literally like one of my favorite locations ever. It's so pretty. But I'm also very biased because I love Shadowbringers. Like, look at this being the hub with the aetheryte and stuff. Like, look at this. Look how pretty this is. Oh, I love Shadowbringers so much. It's so pretty here. It's so pretty here, man. Love it here. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alize have yet to arrive. But where's the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Twins! My son! My baby! Alphino, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika. Yes, a lot has happened. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has been, but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrent to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Oh no, pain! Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you all are tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. They're going to tell me to go back to the inn that I was just at. Yep. Okay, I'm going to just use the Ethernet shard. That's funny. I was like, yep. I was too ahead of the game. Pixie apple pie? That sounds delightful. I'm just gonna take that just because I can. Sounds delightful. The music. Hi, Arbert.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me. True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there. Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade.
It's not a lie.
Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Oh no, his axe is bleeding. Take it to a doctor. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, Estinian? Estinian. Estinian? Estinian. Estinian? Estinian? Is it Estinian? Is it Estinian? Don't play with me. Oh wait, is that who I think it is? Estinian! Sorry, it's Gaius, but it's Estinian, Estinian. Estinian!
What did the scouts have to report?
Estinian!
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Oh.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Oh no.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
Oh, I remember.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
Oh god.
These bloodless games make
No.
sport. Mayhap if father... I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
That's so upsetting. It just occurred to me, I was like, where is Xenos going? Where is Xenos right now? I forgot that he just I don't even know if they ever explained, out of sheer will, just started taking over other people's bodies so he could get to his body again. Something is wrong. This is very unpleasant music. Oh, yeah, literally. Something's wrong. Oh! That jump scared me for a second! Jesus! Oh, God! I was like, oh, God. Oh, this is where Yulmore starts fighting us. Okay, so we do have to do some of the Yulmore stuff. Okay, so I feel like I have to give a little extra context to you, Squiddy, about all of that was happening. So, TLDR, to avoid, like, yapping again for, like, an hour. TLDR, that person that was in that like suit of armor that was talking, the katana wielding centurion or whatever. So that is a character named Xenos. He is technically the like prince of like Garlemald, I'm pretty sure, something like that. Like, which is Garleans are like bad. In this moment in time, yeah, they're very bad. But like Xenos is a very like powerful character and also has a weird obsession with our character. He like is like, we're the only one. He's one of those characters with like, you're the only one, you know? Well, like, you're the only one that can provide like, you know, a good fight, and you know, you're the only one that can do this. Like he will not leave us alone. He's just determined to fight us all the time. And he's just like, you know, you're the only one that like matters and stuff. That's why he keeps calling us his friend and stuff like that. So he's saying, Orden, you're the Keyblade, literally. But basically, Xenos got his body stolen by an Ascian named Elidibus, who was one of the things that Gaius was talking about. Elidibus took his body as a host, basically. And so, you know, at first it's like, whoa, where's Xenos then? Like, you know, where's Xenos actually? And he's been like he's been somehow, I don't even remember anymore because it's been so long, jumping bodies, like regular people, and like trying to find his body again. And like, how he's doing that, I have no idea. I don't remember. But he just is like trying to get back to his old body, or his original body, so he can like, and then he wants us to find us again so we can fight. And I'm just like, dude, please. Estinian is on our side. Estinian's good. So is Gaius, basically. He's like a weird, like, neutral type thing. Because he used to be a Garlean, like, general, but now he's like, they consider him like a traitor. So he helps us and stuff. But Estinian's good. Estinian's very good. I love Estinian, if it wasn't clear from my very high-pitched squeal when I saw him. But yeah. That's like, that stuff that's going on is taking place on the source, like the regular, like, homeworld and stuff like that. Estinian couldn't come here to the first and, like, help us and stuff like that, so he's doing what he can still, like, on the regular side of things. That's, like, at most, like, that's, like, the basic way I can explain it. Hopefully that makes some sense. There is also this, like, poisonous, like, gas that's called Black Rose that like can kill people, like, so they're trying to destroy that while we're doing all of this and trying to get our friends back. So there is that, but that's not quite as important. But hopefully that made some sense. Now bad okay, hello. Now bad stuff. I suspected you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such commotion. So there's many things happening, yeah. So like, we have all this stuff going on here this is our focus, and so Stinian is doing all of his stuff while, you know, he was like, you know, he'll take care of things on that end and stuff like that. He'll take care of stuff on that end. There's definitely a lot more, like, plot stuff that I could explain, but I think I'll save that for another time, and also, if you would like to, like, get more context, as I mentioned earlier, I could link you the VOD playlist, Squiddy, if you want to, like, just kind of skim through and see some stuff, like some story stuff, from my older streams last year. It does fill in some of the holes just a little bit. If you would like to, see some of the other stuff that we did prior. An entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Oh god. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You must return to your quarters if you wish. No, I gotta help. Yes, I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. Okay. There was some really cool stuff that happened prior to, like, where we are in the story. So I can definitely link you the playlist if you would like. Oops. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Alize! I've only just returned from Amaring, yet I find the Crystarian moments from being beset by sin eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. When I remember to watch the VODs, I'll find it. Yee! No worries. I only wanted to offer it just in case, since, you know, you might make it to another 14 stream. Which, in fairness, I'm gonna do another one like this coming week, so yeah. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but for the moment, we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus, and will you handle the western, will you handle the western too? Okay. The slowest casting bar of all time. I'm joking. I gotta get the other one. That one over there. There's no time. There's no time!
Sin Eaters sighted! They're coming! Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
I have to be honest with you, my little lizard, she's so not intimidating with that angry face. It's giving, like, pouty angry child. It's not giving, like, intimidation at all. The tiny bean pout. Yeah, she just looked like she was, they were like, let's join everyone and let's fight. And she just looked like, she just looked like a baby. Oh, there's an ad coming up. This is like a solo instance type deal, and like, it's gonna be a little long, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start it and have it, go. Because we'll be here for a second. So by the time the ad break is over, I think I'll probably still be in it. Oh, bear. Oh, that person's dead. Oh, everything's going to shit. Oh no, it all went wrong. What lovely weather, just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste. Oh no, it all went wrong. Crystarian forces are engaging the sinews at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. god. Oh my god, there's so many. Good lord.
I shall protect
You will rue the day you crossed my path. It was nothing.
Whew. Good lord. That was a lot of them. I freed them and people are still getting eaten. Yeah, see, I was like, I knew it. Alright. We gotta keep going. Bankred! Good. Let's go. We gotta go. I haven't played Reaper in so long. Oh no, they're dead! Oh, well, they're dead. Alright, well, they're going that way. We gotta go this way. Oh, cutscene? It's as we feared. Oh, I like it looked like he just poked him. I like that one looked like he just went poke. Dead. Okay, it's just an arena this time. Alright, come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come on.
On your feet.
Come on. Come on. That's a big one. Stop it! I hate when bosses tether themselves to enemies. Hi, Vault.
Will not be outdone. Theory and practice. Naught else will suffice. My strength is yours.
May the 12 guide you.
The stars shall gladly serve.
Let's give them a show. With heart and steel.
Okay, she just nuked him. Yay! It's dead. But at what cost?
There are so many.
Lena, hold on.
They turned on me.
Oh.
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Run! Run, damn you!
The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now.
God damn it!
Please let this work. Please let this work. No. No, no. Stay back. Stay back.
Help! Help! No one!
Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
I forgot how much I like that cutscene. Really hurts. The voice acting is just really good. I always feel really bad for Ardbert and the fact that like he didn't want to bring ruin to his own world, and he doesn't get, like, no one sees him, no one hears him. Ugh, I always feel bad for that one person too. Sorry, I'm not talking a lot. I forgot how much that cutscene really, really hurts me. And I hate that, like, Lena said, like, her own people, like, turned into Sin Eaters and fought her, too. Like, that's just so sad. That's, like, the worst part, too, is, like, some of their own people end up turning into Sin Eaters.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need? Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done. Don't pretend you're not of the same mind. You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
No!
I am fine. Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
Impudent worms of the Crystarium!
Oh, this bitch. Come on now.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering, a paradise where man and Caesar might live in peace and harmony. Why, already, our winged brothers and sisters regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my senators. It is only right that they respond in kind. Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
I'm shooting down that ornamental egg, Zeppelin. You do that, Squiddy. I will help you. He is literally the worst. Man, fuck Vothri. He sucks. You're here for me. I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Could I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Shisimile. But just talk to her, will you? Oh. Hi, Desi. Thank you for the 20 months, Desi. That's almost a whole year. That's a whole 2 years. That's crazy. I gotta make new sub badges. I think I've gotten some more. We gotta go talk to daughter. She's sad. Okay. To lighten the mood, can you imagine the epic pizza party you could have with a table this big? There's so much pizza that could be had. To lighten the mood. That's such a big table, there could be so much pizza. We gotta go give comfort to daughter. Oh, we must poke. We must poke. We got a poker. Poke. Oh, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lena, but I was careless, and now it's my fault. I'm imagining you walking up to the thousands of wounded warriors and saying that. We could have pizza, though. Are you sure? I've brought him nothing but trouble thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. But you're right, I can still help, if only by seeing these herbs safely to Shisimile. There are only 2 left on the list. Okay. I will help. Thanks for laying your lives out against some fiends to make it all- we got pizza. We only had enough budget for 1 pizza, so you're all gonna have to share. No. Calling her Shisimile. It's probably just a meal. With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose. Though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. I think the next dungeon is an Amaring, pretty sure. I'm trying to think about the remaining dungeons for Shadowbringers and I don't remember. We did 75, there's 77, and then there's 79. What was 79? At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vothru said is true, if our losses were just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the warriors of the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong. And I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in, please. We'll tell him, you have my word. I couldn't remember the 79 dungeon, because I know, is 79 the well? Like, I'm struggling to... Oh, wait! Mount Gulg. Okay. I was like, oh! It just hit me. I was like... For gore. I forgot about that dungeon entirely. Alright, time to go and have more cutscene. Okay, sorry, I had to. I would like one cutscene and then one more cutscene. Excuse me, sir, would you care for another cutscene? We haven't seen lovely Emmett Selk in a little while.
My friends, with your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Oh, speak of the devil. Hi.
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
As I was saying, it was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
That one person that comes late to the meeting.
For each we saved, another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Thank you. We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented. Moreover, in the absence of a light There should have been no compulsion for lesser sin-eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That these minions of light answer to a higher power. He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthry.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin-Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
Hi, Finn.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless. It appears he has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
Had I not anticipated his treachery, I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Finn did not find me watching cutscenes to be fun. So he came in, made sound at me, and left.
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight.
The well!
Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin-Eaters.
Oh, she looks so beautiful in the graphics
update.
update.
The Oracle could see the light of a Sin-Eater from miles away. Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison. To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia. If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
She looks so pretty.
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
The father and daughter are fighting.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation. But it all makes sense now. The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however, you have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be? Love. Well, I for one think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
He is not reading the room.
I'll meet you at the gates.
Man, I forgot how much I hate this for Thancred. You. Poor Thancred having to choose between one Minfilia or the other. Choose between one person where he was like a guardian slash father figure, like in replacement of her own, and then one that he took in that basically became his daughter. Lord. Poor Thancred. The lighting on these steps, Lord. Did you see the gold trim on these steps? Did you look at that? Good Lord. We be walking on the sun. Literally. When the graphics are graphicking. Where? Okay. Ooh! Hello, Finn. It's 7. I'll play a little longer. Then we can do some more next week. I'll do just a little bit more. We are headed to Armorang. Sorry for the wait, I'm ready now. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger, strong enough to face my destiny, and I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make, just to be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. I saw a Yulmoran ship coming in to land over Armorang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Oh joy. Right now, Nabatharang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang. There are 2 routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Suk. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Philly and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal than Amath Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the inn in Journey's Head. If the Yulmorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients. And we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vothr's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route. Then why did you suggest both? Girl, be so for real. There's 2 options, but one is bad, so we take this option. Why? Just say that then. Oh, oops. Alright. So now we head this way. Squiddy, would you like to see the most delightful little mount that we can use? I don't have all of my flying things yet. I don't think I can fly yet. But, would you like to see the most delightful mount? Okay. Round. Fat cat. It loafs when you stop. Can I fly? No, not yet. I didn't get all the ether currents yet. Okay. I couldn't remember. But yeah, he just does. This creature deserves everything. It does indeed. Let me get to a place so I can do a proper loaf. I have to get past all these enemies first. Okay, this is a good place. Okay. Okay, let me just... just hides all its little paws. It just becomes a big mochi. Just like... It does a little walk and then it just... It's so delightful. We go this way. I love Fatter Cat. Because there's the minion, that's the Fat Cat, and then the mount is the Fatter Cat.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand.
The jam.
Beyond Mount Garrick lie the hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
That's terrifying. That's actually so terrifying. Why are you right there? Yeah, go away. Let's see if we can make it to that aetheryte that's over there in the distance, and then maybe we'll call it a day. Squiddy, you see over there? That's the flood I was talking about, that wall of light. It's just concentrated light, big wall. Alright, time to break my ankles. Whoop. Yeah. The leather texture wall. Sorry, I'm not reading. I'm just going through this because it's just like side quest stuff, like, or not side quests, like the small in between quests. And we must talk to some NPCs. We must talk to the Mord. Getting intel on how to get to the place. Oh my god, I forgot about these little tiny things. They're so ugly. But they're like, they remind me of like Pikmin enemies. They look like Pikmin enemies. They look like they could be Pikmin enemies. Airship is best. No thank you. give him all the information. The short face Nobad. Alright. Oh my god, the trolley gang! The moored, delightful little kobolds. The little rat guys. I like them. I like they're all named Ren Ren. Like they all have like these little names, Bol Bol, Zun Zun. I just like they all. I love the naming. Looks like we're gonna get to that Ether 8 and then I think I'll call it. I've been not streaming for 4 hours, so. And then we can do more next week. Stop. I don't know. Stop being in the way. Oh, they might want me to go there first. Oh, because I have to loop around. Okay, well, we're not there yet. We're close, but not yet. No, Lord! Please, Lord, stop. I got accosted. Oh yeah, because there's this big wall, this big gorge. Okay. Well, we gotta do a little bit more first. I just want to get to a place that's a sanctuary so I can, like, actually, like, stop. No, please, Lord. No, please. Please, Lord. No. Please, God. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Thank you. No. No, please. No! Stop! Oh, they have butts. Why do the gnomes have butts? I don't like that. No. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea besides. The levers for switching tracks looks like they were in good condition. I couldn't move them myself, nor no ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source, nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of the Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, the specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them, that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must, otherwise why keep everything else in working order? Whoever is maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouse on the northwestern side of the tracks. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go, then. We're being watched. Wicked White, where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here of that, I'm sure. Oh, okay. I didn't want to fight you, but alright. Must I go all the way back? Really don't like that really don't like that the gnomes have butts. Trolleying! Good to hear. These two aren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. I like that they panned and zoomed in on Oriange specifically. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Eltaf, I have an idea. What if once upon a time... Oh god, not him coming up with... I forgot how silly he was. I can only assume that you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of sort, but we have rather large concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabatharang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how we might get it working again... The trolley? The trolley! You should have led with that! We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thap at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transportation these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. The trolley gang, chat. I love the trolley gang. They're so silly. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made this far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Trolley gang, best gang, literally. Was there anything we can do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together? It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you like. We'll introduce you. I love the trolley gang, y'all. They make me so happy. Very well, our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right, it looks like he'll be following us back to Twine then. I love Jarek so much, he's so stupid. He's so goofy. Oh yeah, about that guy, I beat him up. No! Why do the gnomes have butts? Why do they have butts? No! Why do the gnomes have butts, Lord? Forgot I was getting too ahead of myself. There was still a quest marker. I'm going to keep asking this to the game, even though I know that I won't get an answer. Just why do the gnomes have butts? You can't just ask people why they have butts. I'm sure the butt can. Oh, there they are. Okay. They got a shit somehow. I just don't understand. Why is it such a detailed butt? Hello? Oh, hello. Come here, you. Uh-oh. Stop. No. Oh, I hate that. That's menacing. Stay away. I hated that. I did not like that thing chasing me. We made it. All in a day's work. Let me grab that. Don't mind if I do. Alright, we have made it here. Oh my goodness. And I think, as I yawn that much, I think that is a good place to stop, and we will talk to Magnus when I start next stream. Because my goodness, that made me... That yawn kind of... Why is it that when you... Have you ever had like a yawn where it just like takes it out of you? It's like the last little bit. It's like you're already tired and then you yawn and then all of a sudden it just takes, it saps you of any remaining energy. Like, bruh, not cool. I needed that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. When you yawn out your remaining life force. Yup. I think he's in here now. Oh, Magnus. Also, you stopped that. I'm not trying to. It just is happening. I wanted to do my roulettes, but I don't think I have enough energy to people interact anymore. I think it'll be okay. We could always do roulettes tomorrow, or like, you know, another day. We could always do roulettes at another time. I am too sleepy. On that note, I'd say this is a good place to wrap up. Let us take a seat. Take a seat. Okay. The moon is eepy. Yeah. I think I don't really have you. I talked to you guys before about like how it's just gonna be flexible. A lot of guerrilla streaming, you guys will just kind of see the notification. I don't really have like a set plan. I would like to maybe stream like on Monday. Monday would be nice because I kind of want to take Sunday off. And Saturday, I think Orion said he might stream 14 tomorrow, so I might join. I don't know if I'll join MVC or not, but I'll play. So I'll be chilling. But I like to, you know, sometimes have my weekends to rest. So I will probably be back on Monday. I'll say like for sure it'll be after Sunday, and then I'll come back. And then we can, I think I'm kind of on a little roll, so I kind of want to go back, and I want to come back and stream more 14. I think the main focus right now, I'm going to play 14, and I'm also going to play Fire Emblem. So, Engage. Because I want to beat Engage, and I want to start putting other games into the mix. But I want to beat Engage. I don't want to leave Engage, like, hanging. I'm trying to finish up other games and stuff like that. Plus, you know, Path of Radiance is on NSO, so I really want to play that too. So, but yeah, thank you for joining, everybody. It was very fun. I kind of like streaming at this time, so there is still some time left at night instead of like streaming and it's like 9 p.m. when I'm done. God, the yawns are attacking me, Lord. Stop. I'm like offended. Stop. What was I gonna do? I was gonna look for something and I don't remember anymore. My brain is destroyed. They're invading full force. They really are. Like, stop. I'm gonna need it to stop. Ooh, okay, I was looking for someone to raid. Orphe is playing Silk Song. Let's go say hi to Orphe. Orphe looks like, it looks like Orphe's in the Underworks. Let's go say hi to Orphe. Yeah, let's go say hi to Orphe. Alright guys, like I said, I'll be back after Sunday. Most likely Monday, but you know. Oh lord! Hello! I was just gonna say, weren't you just here for the... Weren't you just here for the other raid? Oh, good lord. That scared me. Well, that is, again, an indicator it's time to stop. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. We're gonna keep that raid, that whole train going. And we're gonna go and say hi to my friend Orphe. Orphe is playing Silk Song, so we're gonna go raid Orphe. I'll see you guys after the weekend, and then we will play more 14. And make sure I'm putting his name in correctly. Okay. I thought I was, but like, everyone get on the bus. Yes, get on the bus. Alright, let us... Oh, see, I didn't spell it right. Good lord, I almost... Freaking almost, typed in a different name. Alright. Let's go see Orphe. I hope you all have a good rest of your time zone and have a good weekend. I'll see y'all after the weekend. Take care. Good night.